It happened on the morning of my 52nd birthday. Not an age that scared me, not a number I dreaded. It should have arrived with grace, reflection, maybe a little peace. Instead, it came with a half-zipped black suitcase dropped at my feet like garbage. My wife stood in the hallway, our son just behind her, arms crossed like a judge ready to deliver a sentence. "Leave," she said, her tone as lifeless as a machine. "We're done with your pride and your control." I didn't fight it, didn't ask what brought it to this point. I didn't argue or beg. I packed that bag they handed me. I walked out of the home I built, the life I sacrificed to maintain. Then I cut the cord. Clean. No more mortgage. No more expenses. The $3,800 a month lifestyle they took for granted, gone like air sucked from a room. 3 months later, they sent a letter, not an apology, not an invitation back. A warning. Pay up or face a lawsuit for abandonment, emotional damage, financial obligations. The same woman who once clung to me like I was life itself now saw me as a malfunctioning bank. She thought she could flip me on and off like a switch. They thought I was broken. They miscalculated. We looked like the ideal family from the outside. Nice house, flashy vacations, comfortable cars. I worked brutal hours in finance, cutthroat world, sharp edges. She hosted brunches and PDA meetings, played the part, smiled wide, and somewhere along the way, turned our son against me, subtle, sweet-spoken poison. Long before the suitcase, I sensed it. The two of them whispering as I walked in, their inside jokes that excluded me, the smirks over dinners I wasn't invited to. I didn't confront. I watched, and when the axe finally dropped, it didn't hurt. It confirmed what I already knew. There were no tears, no anger, just strategy. They forgot who I was, forgot that I'd built empires from thin air, that I'd negotiated with wolves and made them beg. They thought I'd go quietly. I didn't. Step 1. I studied, hired a private investigator with money they used to spend on beach resorts. Within 2 weeks, I had it all. Credit reports, secret accounts, affair details, lease agreements, bar tabs, and all the dirt they'd swept under the rug. Their perfect little world was made of glass, and my name was on every piece of it. So I started reclaiming. Changed the locks on the homes, still under my ownership. Reported the vehicles as stolen. They were towed in silence. GPS disabled. Next, the financial veins. Cancel cards. Shut off phone plans. Reported everything lost, stolen, frozen. Electricity and gas gone. They woke up in a crumbling castle, now powerless, voiceless, and scared. The first call came from my son, angry, shouting about how cruel I was. The next was her, trying to sound composed, professional. "You will regret this," she warned. "The court will tear you apart." I didn't raise my voice. I didn't flinch. "We'll see," I replied, but I wasn't finished. Their attorney, someone who used to owe me their position at the firm. Quietly, I handed over records that painted a clear picture of recklessness, affairs, financial irresponsibility, things that made judges lean back in their chairs and squint. Then came court day. I arrived in the very suit they'd packed in that suitcase, carried the same bag. Her expression twisted the moment she saw it. My son wouldn't meet my eyes. Good. Let him wear the shame he helped create. The judge reviewed the evidence, texts, emails, bank statements, recordings, threats, demands. My lawyer, sharp, calm, terrifying, picked their story apart like it was made of tissue, presented debts they'd racked up after I left, displayed years of financial bleed they'd hidden while crafting another life. Not only was alimony denied, they were ordered to vacate all properties, repay damages, and submit written apologies. When it ended, I opened that old suitcase. Inside was just one thing, an envelope. I passed it across the table to her. She opened it. A photo stared back, her lover's car, repossessed, compacted into twisted metal. I leaned close and whispered, "You forgot. I didn't just build a life. I built you too." Then I walked away, left them sitting there in their borrowed clothes, in a courtroom they thought would crown them. That night, I poured myself one drink. Just one. No sadness. No rage, only peace. They tried reaching out afterward. Letters, voicemails, desperate apologies, veiled threats. I ignored them all, filed under lessons. That birthday taught me something. They believed they were stripping me of control, when all they really did was remove the last chain they had on me. I smiled into the silence of my empty home. It echoed, but it was mine. And this time, no one would ever pack my suitcase for me again.